Okay, good. Okay, I am so glad to be doing this Zoom share for Barbara tonight, and glad that everyone is on. Barbara has been part of Plexus for a few months now and having such great success with her products and is launching her business and so excited about her passion to share. So what I'm going to do, I'm Lisa Richardson. I'm a Ruby ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. We also have Heather Oathout, Sapphire Ambassador, and we're going to help Barbara along on this journey. So I'm going to toss to Barbara and let her talk about 3 or 4 minutes about why she came in, what she's experienced, and what she's looking forward to, and then I'll talk after that. So, okay, Barbara.
Hey everybody. I know there's a few people that have joined in that just say iPhone and there's no picture, so I'm not sure who all's here. But just to kind of let you know a little bit about what I've done. I started back with Plexus in January. And at that time they had a deal going where, I could get my products and at a lesser cost than what it would normally have been. So I said, I'm going to be on this train and I'm going to ride it and I'm going to see what I can do with it and I'm going to see how far I can go with it. And in May, I was furloughed from my job. So I said, that's it. I'm fixing to jump in feet first, both of them hitting the ground running. And so I got my daughter involved with it and started her on the products. And I started out with the triplex combo, which is I started out with the Slim Hunger Control. In case y'all don't, I was fixing to say, I only have the microbiome. I don't have the hunger control. And the probio and I'm sorry, that was the bio cleanse. And then the probio. Okay, so that's what I started out with. I have since added block, accelerator, the X Factor Plus multivitamin, and the active. My daily routine is in the morning, I will take 2 of the MetaBurn. Sorry, I added the MetaBurn too. Okay, you muted me. That's okay. That's okay. I'll take 2 of the MetaBurn with my active, and I'm telling you, with my Slim, and then that's if just a normal day. And then I'll do my block and my bio cleanse with my dinner, and then I'll do my probio 5 at night before I go to bed. If I'm going to have like a super productive day, like I'm getting out, I'm doing stuff, I'm yard work kind of stuff, okay, I will take my active and my accelerator, and I am like the Energizer Bunny. I will literally go until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not tired. I'm not fatigued. I'm not just like, oh yeah, and I've taken my Slim Hunger Control that morning, so I'm still not hungry, okay? It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm still not hungry. I have lost almost 20 pounds since like hitting the floor running in March. Started getting products together. And I have lost probably, I don't weigh myself, so I'm guessing on the weight, but I have lost 4 inches in my clothes. Like I cannot wear my clothes without wearing a belt. And I know we're all ladies here, but my bras are too big. I never thought that would be a problem, but my bras are too big. And now that I work from home, I started working from home in August, a couple of years ago now. I don't go out and buy a lot of clothes anymore because I don't go out into the public to work with the public anymore. So the clothes that I buy are not, they're from Lane Bryant, so they're not like, cheap clothes. So I'm kind of waiting until I can get where I really want to be. Do I have a goal? No, I don't. Do I exercise every day? No, I don't. Am I making healthier choices? Most days, yes. Did I have pizza for supper tonight? Yes, I did. But did I have my block before I had my pizza? Yes, I did. So I feel better generally all over. I sleep better. I work better. I'm more focused when I take my products. I can't explain it to you. It's really something you just have to experience for yourself. Honestly, I can't tell you how you're going to feel. I just can tell you that you're going to feel better. And I do. And if it weren't for Plexus, I wouldn't be feeling this good. I would have that sluggish, that, sitting at home, being furloughed, being quarantined, not being able to do this, not being able to do that, and then it starts to get to your mind. I can't do that. I have not worked since I was 16 years old, and it is driving me insane. So the fact that I'm able to work my Plexus and still keep my sanity has helped a lot.
That is so great, Barbara. And I know today when we were talking and you were saying, I really don't exercise. And then you're saying, but I'm working in the garden and I'm doing the hedges and I'm doing this and I'm tearing apart the chicken coops. And I'm like, no, you're exercising. But you have the energy to feel good to do that again. And that's the difference, that you're not in that funk and that depression and, all of that from the furlough. So anyway, I want to tell you a little bit about my story. I had all kinds of health problems. Was at the doctor's office all the time, but when I started Plexus, I didn't know that I was going to get help for all of that. I literally just joined because I couldn't lose my belly. I was active. I played tennis. I was going to a trainer. I was doing what is wrong with my body? I knew that I had really bad gut problems. I was at the gastro doctor frequently. I had already had 3 colonoscopies. Before 45 years old, I'd already had 3 of them. I was on all kinds of medicine. I had a cocktail it was compounded that I had to take for my stomach, chronic constipation, pretty much laxative dependent. And it really ruled my life. I bloated in and out. I could eat a kid's meal, and the bloating was just huge. I didn't sleep. Now, granted, I thought this was just normal. I thought this is just how people live. And I didn't sleep. I had to take prescription sleep aids, on and off antidepressants, had anxiety, and I had just had yeast. I had yeast spots, these little brown spots on my skin. I had chronic sinus infections. I had yeast infections. I had everything. Y'all, I was a mess. I had no idea Plexus was going to help. Again, just started for the weight loss. I started that pink drink, the Plexus Slim, and we have 2 kinds. We have the Hunger Control Slim, and then we have the Microbiome. Here it is, the Microbiome Activating. And I started more on what would be our hunger control, and I noticed right away that my sugar cravings got better. And y'all, I'm a Southern girl raised on sweet tea, and I remember I started losing the taste for sugar. And I started not wanting carbs as much, and I used to crave carbs, and I noticed that I just wasn't wanting them. And I travel between schools. I work in the school district, and I was pulling through Wendy's on a hot day and going to get a tea, and I said, I'll have an unsweet tea with lemon. And it was the very first time in my whole entire life that I had ever ordered an unsweet tea. And I loved it. I was like, man, that was really good. That was really refreshing. I gave up that Diet Coke addiction. A week to 2 weeks in, I was leaving them all over the house. I didn't drink water, and I started wanting water. I started wanting more and more water. I did not start with the triplex combo only because my sponsor and I didn't know any better. And I started with the accelerator. But when I added in the Bio Cleanse and the Pro Bio 5, that yeast problem started improving, and it got better and better. And y'all, that standing order for a prescription for my yeast problems that was at the pharmacy, I think I've had it filled twice in 6 years. And it was something that I took probably, I want to say every month, but it may not have been, but at least every other month I took that prescription. Diflucan, I think that's what it's called, Diflucan. I took it that often. I always had refills. So maybe twice in 6 years I've had that happen. That's a big deal. It's a real big deal. So anyway, lost the weight. I've maintained it. I mean, I go up and down. Everybody fluffs up and down a little bit, but I'm active and I exercise and my arthritis pain's not hurting. And I can't even tell you all the other things. But anyway, I'm off prescriptions. I was on about 8. All I take now is a hormone pill, and that's it, and my products. I love, love, love the community of Plexus. I have friends that I would have never had that I didn't know I needed in my life. And my life would not be complete without this family, without my tribe. It really would not be complete. I've grown as a person. I'm learning. I'm developing leadership skills and qualities that I didn't have, and the confidence that I didn't have before. Heather, as our leader, is so passionate, and she'll talk about this, about personal growth. And you know, we're just here like mind, body, spirit, you know, and to support each other, because being healthy is more than some supplements, amazing supplements, but there's more to being healthy. So we have to get healthy here and all over. So financially for me, I had mom guilt. I had teenagers, and I knew I was falling in love with the products, and I knew I wanted more of them. And I thought, well, and my stomach was going down, and I thought, well, maybe my tennis ladies will notice. So I finally, y'all, I did this post, and I was a nervous wreck, but I knew I needed to post. I joined for wholesale because you got the website and everything. And I did this post on Facebook, and I was a nervous wreck, and my hands were shaking. And oh my gosh, and what are going to people think? And before I knew it, there were 10 people who had joined me. And I say, oh my goodness, like I have a tribe, I have people, I have a team. And I have loved this, and it has grown. And the ripple effect of this and the ripple effect of changing lives has been huge for me. Financially, started off right away not paying for my products because of the income. We were able to start paying off credit cards, getting out of debt. And then when our youngest son decided to go back to college, we were committed to helping him. And his last 2 years at LSU, Baton Rouge, we were able to pay the payments on the tuition with the Plexus income. That, y'all, is life-changing. We have good jobs. My husband has a good business. We have a nice house. We have all the things, but we weren't prepared for college. And because of Plexus, we were able to put our son on a path to not be drowning in student loan debt. So now that he has graduated, yay, he's just graduated, I've just paid off another credit card, and I'm attacking some other debt, and it's a big deal, y'all. And I'm retiring this year from my beloved career as an educator. And I can't wait to be full-time into Plexus. So anyway, I'm going to toss to Heather. This is Heather Othout, and she is a Sapphire ambassador with us.
Hey, everybody. Yes, I'm so excited to share. So I am so passionate about these products. I'm so passionate about this opportunity, and what she talked about with the whole mind and whole body experience is so important to me. So I cannot wait to tell you. So let me just do a little backstory. I was a teacher. For those of you who were on the call when we were talking about that, we were talking about how I did my student teaching in Wascom. So it's kind of close to some of you guys. I went to school at ATVU. and loved it there and all of that, and was super excited and passionate about how I was going to be a teacher. Like I knew when I was little, that's what I wanted to do. And so I started teaching, and I taught for 13 years. But at that point, I had 2 children, and a third was on the way. But I couldn't financially afford to stay home with my kids, even though I really wanted to. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I couldn't, and so I just remember praying, like, God, please provide something. I'm pregnant with my 3rd child. I want to stay home, and I don't know what to do. And my husband said, if you could make $400, that's really all we need, and you could stay home. So I had Carter, my 3rd child, and then all of a sudden, Plexus started popping up in my news feed on Facebook, and I was like, what in the world is this? I want to lose weight because, of course, I had just had my 3rd child. But I also really and truthfully needed a business opportunity. When she expressed to me that it was multi-level marketing, I expressed to her I was not interested. I was like, no, thank you. And my mom had done all of those things, but I remember parties. I remember going to houses. I remember running jewelry all over town. I remember having to package it up. I remember it being all over my house. And I did not want that for my kids in my life. And that's what I thought it was. And it wasn't. So once I realized that you literally have people who want the products and they go to your website and it ships straight to their house, I thought, I can do that. I can share, because if I love it, I share it anyway. When you love your hairdresser, when you love your favorite restaurant, anything that you love, you share. So I knew that I would be able to share it if I loved it, but I had to love it, because I am not at all a fake person. I am very transparent, so much to the sense that even my team on team calls are like, oh, we knew you'd cry, because it's just part of who I am. Like, I get emotional when I talk about things that I'm really passionate about. So fast forward, I got on these products, and I, again, did not do what Lisa, so I started with the Slim and Accelerator. I didn't even start with the full triplex, which we know now is like the awesome system. And so I started on the Slim and the Accelerator, and I started feeling better. I started having more energy. I started losing weight, and I started quickly realizing that, oh, I just got a time limit. I'll have to hurry. So I started quickly realizing that like, this is amazing. My sugar cravings are going away. I'm not wanting Coke anymore. What in the world? Why would I not want Coke? I've tried to stop drinking Coke on my own, and I couldn't. I wanted water, and I didn't understand why I was wanting water. And then somebody told me about adding in the BioCleanse and the ProBio, like you guys had talked about. And so I added those in, and I thought, oh my word, this is unbelievable. My pain started going away. I had back pain from a slip disc. I had feet pain from plantar fasciitis. I had eczema all over, rosacea on my face. I mean, the list of things that I had going on, PCOS, horrible thyroid issues. I mean, just so many things. Hashimoto's is what my thyroid issues are, which is autoimmune. All of these things started getting better. I had to go to the doctor several different times to get him to, I thought, up my medication, and what he ended up having to do was lower my thyroid medication, because Plexus was helping balance my hormones. Plexus was getting my body in a better place and back aligned the way that it needed to be. And I've actually lowered my medication 3 times with Hashimoto's, which is somewhat unheard of in the normal medicine world, right? And so it's been very, very cool to watch how my body has responded. And now, fast forward 7 years, watch so many other people's bodies respond with how amazing these products are. But they are not a fast fix. They are not an immediate thing. If I tell people all the time, if you're coming to me because you're in a wedding in a month, like, you come into the wrong place because you want to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. It's not happening, okay? But what is going to happen is you are going to get your body in a healthy place. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to make better choices because you have this, like, inward desire. Like, it just happens. Instead of feeling like you have to, it just starts happening and you want to. And it's such a huge blessing. So that has been amazing. The financial benefits have been unbelievable. I mean, truly just life-changing. I am making 3 times what I was as a public school teacher, and I'm staying at my home with my children. I am driving a free car. I go on free trips. The list of what happens when you get involved in something that is residual income, that is income that when my daughter was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes 2 years ago, the income came when I took a month off. I don't know of another job that's like that, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And truthfully, what Lisa was talking about the whole entire body, the products, the financial, the friendships, and the mental part of this. I'm huge on book clubs. And I think it's really important that we grow as people. And I tell our people that all the time. I'm like, whether you stick with Plexus or not, it doesn't matter to me, but I want you to keep reading. I want you to keep growing, and I want you to keep becoming a better human, because it's so important. So all of that to say, what are these products that we're even talking about? Like, we keep showing you random products. We have about 4 different sections to our product line. We have health and wellness, which literally spans from a multivitamin that has aloe that is doing so much amazing stuff on the inside of your body. Who goes when you get a burn and you put aloe on it, right? It's going to help you. It's going to soothe it and it heals it. Yes, I love our X Factor. So we have this amazing vitamin. And then we go all the way through lots of different things to a breast check kit that literally gives your finger sensory magnification to the touch, helps you have early detection, which is absolutely life-saving, okay? Major awesome product. And then we go into our pain management line. We have our pain management products that help with lupus, fibromyalgia, neuropathy, all kinds of things those pain management products help with. The nerve specifically is actually proven to help regenerate nerve damage. And there's so much more research into that product than you would even believe. It's awesome. We also have our Joyum skincare, which is just a 2-step program. We have the day serum and the night serum. And then we have the collagen, which is awesome for building up the elasticity of your skin. You guys, if you're over about 25, you need collagen in your life. And then we also have our gut health system and our weight loss system, okay? So those products are also incredible. They help with just those things. The gut health is really important. And a lot of times, if you have ever tried to like work out and really eat right, and you've tried so many things and you can't lose weight, a lot of times it's because your gut is not healthy and your body is literally kind of freaking out and holding on to the weight until you get your gut in a better place. And that has been a really neat thing to see as well. So that is the gist of the product line. That is the gist of my testimony. I'm trying to speed it up because I want you to have a few minutes to ask questions as well. But what I would tell you is you can order as a customer. We have retail preferred, and then we have wholesale customers. And we are huge on being able to share with you the wholesale experience, just because of the fact that it's the same price for everybody when it's wholesale. It's the cheapest price. Nobody can undercut somebody else. Like, you can't get a better discount just because you sell more. And so it's really, really nice to be able just to have that wholesale account. And when you come in, you can purchase a welcome pack, which gives you like 3 of the different products that we were talking to you about for literally $99. Best deal ever. I wish I could go back and buy another welcome pack because it's such a great deal. And you can join for wholesale pricing for the whole entire year for $9.95 right now, which is really unheard of. It normally costs $39.95 for the year, and it's $9.95 right now. So obviously, getting back to whoever invited you on this call and just really spending time with them and talking to them about the best options for you is a really good thing to do. I promise you, it's one of those things that I look back and I think, if I had not said yes because of our financial restraints or all the things, because I needed to be making money, remember, not spending money. If I had not said yes, my life would look completely different. I'd be trying to figure out how to go back to school wearing a mask, teaching first and second graders. And that is a scary place for a lot of people right now. And I am beyond thankful that God chose to help me in a different way, and I was obedient in that. So I would just encourage you guys, if you feel at all like this could be something for you, which it's amazing and life-changing, that you just jump into that and that you go with what your gut is saying on that. So Lisa, I want to give you a few minutes. I know we have 3 left.
Yes. Well, yeah. Thank you, Heather. My goodness. And I'll tell you what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. Here's what's happened. We, and anyone who needs, we're going to follow up with you, but we can always hop back on this link. What happened is we visited so long in the beginning because of the confusion about the transposed numbers. We used up some of the time because it gives us 40 minutes, but we've not been on that long. So I'm going to stop the recording.